in the end, they ended up being a couple, which I absolutely love. And then, you know how some of the parts I would read how he would like stroke her hair and he would always be there for her. He would bring her lunch. I'm like, where are these men in real life? Whew, headed to the laundromat to wash clothes. It is 6:45 this morning. I'm not gonna vlog. Hey, good morning. Good morning. So I'm at the laundromat washing clothes. Y'all, hotel life is not it. I'm glad I got a place to stay. But oh my gosh, y'all. I just, sometimes you take for granted just having things at your disposal. You know, like sometimes you can go to your kitchen, you can cook, you can wash your clothes, you have all these things that you need just at your disposal. It's like it's just there in your own home. And then you're like, now it's like, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, and I don't have it. And I can't just go do in the kitchen and do this, go in the kitchen and do that. I can't just go to my desk to get this, don't put that on top of that. That's a screen.
Oh, I didn't know.
Disrespecting my Kindle.
Oh. Hey.
So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's been a big adjustment, but your girl didn't go nowhere without her Kindle, though. So, I'm actually about to read while I'm waiting for my clothes to wash. And then, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and read. I'm still reading The Hookup Plan. I'm on chapter, I think, 4. So we're just gonna see how good it gets today. Hopefully it gets spicy, because right now I'm like, do I need to DNF this book? Because usually after about 4 chapters, I'm like, if it's not like good or if it's not like juicy, I'm like, I usually be like, I can't read another 30 pages to see if it's gonna start getting good. So yeah, my eye leaks water. Anyway, so I'm about to read while I wait on my clothes to wash. Did you check the clothes to see if they were at least dry? No. Did you check your clothes? Check your clothes, please. Children. So I'm finished washing clothes. I gotta hurry up and get back to the hotel because we have to go to church, and I have to help my mom like pack these toys for her organization. She has a nonprofit called House of Hope Outreach Ministry, where she applies for like toys every year through, I think it's like through Toys for Tots United Way or something like that. And then we're gonna like go to the church and separate toys. But first I gotta get this coffee I've been wanting all week. Y'all know I love frozen coffee from Dunkin'. I don't get coffee from Starbucks because I don't know how to order coffee from Starbucks. I mean, Starbucks is a true barista. So I'm gonna get me a medium frozen caramel coffee. Oh my gosh, with no whipped cream. Usually when I get it with plant-based milk at Dunkin', they don't make it right. Oh my God, they do not make it right. It's like you gotta blend the ice enough. They just, sometimes it be ice still in it. I hate it. But every single time they use dairy, they make it perfectly. And I hate dairy because it flares up my eczema really bad. And it breaks out my lips like really bad. So I don't know. I'm just thinking like, should I get dairy or just plant-based milk? Because when they make it with plant-based milk, they don't make it right. Decisions. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go get in the line before the line gets on, because sometimes the line gets long. Hey, so I'm back in my hotel room. I did get my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So I don't know, there's no way I'll be able to vlog in the car and talk to y'all because clearly there's no sound. Like, my car would absolutely not let me record with sound while driving for safety reasons, which I guess could be a good thing because you could be distracted and don't know you're distracted, and we're not supposed to be recording in the car anyway. So that might be a good thing. But I did manage to drink half of my coffee. So this is a caramel coffee, and I really like the way they made this one because they made it strong. Sometimes people make it too sweet, like the caramel sauce could be like way too sweet. But they make this one good. The coffee is it's Dunkin' Donuts coffee, so. But I did like that they made it strong. So my son is eating, so he's eating hotel breakfast, which, I mean, it's not bad, but they have the same thing like every day. And I'm tired of eating scrambled eggs. And I love eggs. I could eat a carton of eggs a day, but I'm just like, I don't want no more eggs. So that's why I just got my Dunkin' Donut coffee. And it's gonna be it for a while because I really just, like, my anxiety has been so high, I haven't been in the mood to eat. But I don't have enough time to talk to y'all about the hookup plan. Oh my gosh, y'all. I take what I said back yesterday about DNFing this book. Woo, y'all. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to talk to y'all about this book because I don't even have enough time. I gotta run in like 5 minutes. So, oh my gosh, y'all, the book has gotten so juicy, and I'm actually going to be sharing with y'all some of the lines from the book that made me laugh out loud in the laundromat. Like, I was cracking up. Oh my gosh, like, I am loving this London character. She's not the character I would be, because I'm completely celibate. So, but her character is so funny, just the way that she approaches this situation with, his name is Drew Sullivan. Oh my gosh, y'all, I just cannot wait to share with y'all the lines that I highlighted in my Kindle. Like, I'm so grateful for this thing because I don't have any physical books, but amazing. So, oh, it's cold, y'all. Ooh. So we're at my church. I'm going into the other side. We have two sides. So I'm going into the other side of our church to help my mom with these toys. So let's go. Oh, it's cold. Come on. Okay, so what we doing?
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is. What we going to do? I'm gonna open this up and get a little longer. We gonna.
Go ahead, Mom. That's all they had. Family Dollar wasn't open.
Okay, we're gonna take out bags and we're gonna line up against the wall by the age groups, and because they were having a meeting after church with all the elders and the ministers, and then when we get through, we gonna start bagging by the when.
Oh yeah, I got what you're saying. So just align them along the wall by age group.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that's what we're gonna do.
So okay, I just got that kind of tape because it says in chronological order 0, 6, and 12.
Okay.
Okay. So let me show you. You might have to like move it over like this so you can create room.
What does this mean? Yeah.
That's 18 months. So that goes like right here. And then this is a year old. So this is 12 months.
This is 1 year. I think so.
So just put it right here. Like that. Oh my gosh, so the time is now, I think it's like 2 o'clock. So my mom, I'm literally just getting ready to leave the church. So I heard the service on the other side, but I was still working. So now I'm just getting ready to go back to the hotel to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm just gonna stop at the store first to probably get a couple things. I don't know, y'all know hotel life, so try to get some things for the week for my son to eat for school. And yeah, so that's just what I'm about to do now. And I'm probably going to go read. So I'm still reading The Hookup Plan, which is getting really good. And then I'm about to like really just relax, read, and enjoy the rest of my day. So, whew. Let them go. They want to go. Oh, these mounts are super cute.
Oops.
Okay, what is it that you want to look at? Y'all, we're in GameStop because my son wants to look at something. I always want to spend money. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is super cute. Y'all. It's $30. Oh, look at those. Those are cool. It's like the little Game Boys in color. My son has this one. What is that? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Look at the price.
Yeah.
Why you can't find one that's used?
No, that wasn't the game. I was just showing you.
Hey, can I get a matcha green tea frappe with almond milk? And I'm sorry, a venti. Yeah, how do you remember? That means I come here too much. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
It's not that. I won't say I have a great memory, but you know.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. That's so great. That's a good thing though. That means you have a great memory. Y'all, she remembered my order. That is hilarious. That's super bad. She remembered my whole order. That means I come here too much. Thank you. Look at these. I don't know what are those? It looks like little Kindle books. Oh yes, look at that. Oh yeah, I might have to get one. I don't know if it'll fit my Kindle though, but I definitely might pick up one of those. Oh no, not enough for no Bath and Body Works. So once again, we meet at my son's school. So I'm here to pick him up from school. So I only have about 12 minutes to actually read some more of the hookup plan. Y'all, why didn't y'all tell me? It gets so good after chapter 4. I mean, amazingly good. Like, y'all, I cannot wait to share with y'all some of the lines that I highlighted on my Kindle, because I don't have the physical book. But y'all, like, I absolutely love this London character. Like, I absolutely love her character in the book. She is just straightforward. She telling you like it is. She tells you what she wants. And like, I cannot wait to share with y'all some of the lines that made me laugh out loud. Like, I was literally laughing out loud yesterday while I was washing clothes, because it was so funny to me. But the book is so good. It's juicy. I love how Farrah Khan is developing their characters. London is like this successful pediatric doctor, and I love how she is basically just headstrong. Like, I wouldn't say she's stubborn. She's very direct. She's very assertive. Like, the girl knows what she wants, and I really love that about her character. So I'm actually going to sit here and read a little bit, because I'm actually 50% done. Well, 50% done with the book. Y'all, if I had the time to read all 200, the rest of like the 100 and like maybe, I don't know, like 100 and I don't know, maybe like 80 pages, like I would. I don't know, anything is possible. Because like I said, I'm a fast reader. So I'm actually gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes, since I've talked to y'all for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna actually read the hookup plan. look like a little kid.
Me?
Yeah, like a little high school teenager. You're like,
Sorry, I was hungry.
You put this on YouTube?
it just cooks like bacon.
What volume?
It's just like, okay, well,
That's Kyle's favorite
What are you doing?
Be on fire.
Why are you putting the camera out? Ew.
That's the place that the sushi.
look at my best friend. My best friend's so cute. Isn't she so pretty?
If you're my stalker, you need to get the heck on, okay?
This gonna go on my YouTube
Yeah, and
channel.
I'm telling her if you're stalking her to stalk me, you can go jump off a creek.
My best friend had a stalker like 2 years ago, y'all.
That's why I got.
We're going into King Kong Coffee. I'm gonna get me a coffee for the night. Yeah, that's gonna be my late night pickup.
There's people behind you.
Good morning. So today is Tuesday. Yeah, I'm so tired. I didn't even work out yesterday, but I'm getting ready to just yeah, I know I said that stuff wasn't gonna be back there during my next video, but oh well. Maybe the next one it won't. But I'm getting ready to just do some work and pretty much do some service plans for 3 of my youth because they were actually due on Friday and they're late. Well, they're not really late, but they are late. We have like a 5-day grace period, so I have to get that done this morning. Hopefully it shouldn't take me too long because I'm just like not here today. I woke up this morning and my stomach was hurting really bad, and I think it was because of the food I ate, and then I drank like hot coffee on top, like probably I drank like hot coffee like an hour after I had eaten food, Korean barbecue per se. But so I feel a little better because I took something for my stomach. At first I thought it was my anxiety, but I was like, no, this is my anxiety. And then I kind of had like a little bit of heartburn because I do have GERD. So yeah.
Sea glass that they gather from the beach in Puerto Rico, and then that's like the stainless steel.
Oh, that's so pretty. I like that. Girl, you said it wasn't no other boxes.
Oh, well, that's the last little
Oh. I wasn't even recording the
whole
first
thing?
one.
So you was just doing this. We didn't bake it again. We redo it. I'm about to give everybody WS today. I feel like the next 2 days are gonna be stressful. Look at the hippopotamus.
Girl.
Oh, let's use some scissors.
Oh, these are so cute. I needed these because these are the other ones are the only.
They're gothic earrings.
Yep. These are so cute. I like these. I'm putting these on after the video. These are so cute. I like little earrings like this.
The pearl ones that you always like, pearl and earrings. Oh, okay.
So cute. Case manager gonna come up here at 4:30 on Friday. So the meeting's at 3:30. So you gonna drive? You gonna be driving and on the meeting, and then get here and she's here? Why we just can't do the meeting all in the conference room?
I ain't gonna be here, so I ain't here.
I'm just like,
What is the meeting?
just the same, so that she could talk to her about this substance abuse stuff.
I want to save my bow.
Oh, you want your bow?
Yeah.
She wants her bow back.
Yeah, because I recycle them bows. I don't remember what this one is. Girl, I bought so many different little things. Oh, I think I know what that is. I think I know what it is now. Oh yeah, that's the nice one.
Oh, this is so cute.
That's the real one. Remember how I asked you what your ring size was?
Yeah.
So that's amethyst and what does it say? Lab created light amethyst and rose and gold plating. So it's not going up. It's real. MSRP.
Oh, this is really pretty.
It's like $100 in MSRP. But remember how I told you about that company that you pay a certain amount and then you can reveal like real stuff?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Forever.
I actually like this.
I hope you're gonna like it because you don't get to pick out what you want. Another one.
Girl.
It's not a lot.
It's
a little bit.
Girl. You want your bow back?
Yeah. You can get right back.
Why you wrap gifts?
It is fun.
I just give people a gift in the
You
bag.
don't want to try any of that? Those peanut butter ones are good, actually. Peanut butter brownies in there. Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you just gave my gifts last year in a big trash bag that had Christmas print on it.
Oh, this is so cute.
I know your little weird self was gonna like that.
Oh my gosh. I could put my Kindle in here.
I got everybody one of those. Yours is the prettiest.
Oh.
Yours is the only one that color.
Oh my gosh. Y'all look. I could put my Kindle in
That
here.
is from that. That's from somewhere called Ponce in Puerto Rico.
Oh my,
It's
isn't
like
this
south
pretty?
of the island? South of the island. You like it?
Oh my, yes. I needed a little bag for my Kindle.
Now you got one. Look at there.
Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I love this. Oh y'all, I'm
very
using this
you.
for my Kindle. It is.
Kindle and your scripts. What do you call scribes?
The book's palm.
Book palm. Why do I call it a scribe?
Because you can scribe on it. Well, I don't think you, well, no, you can't scribe on that one. This is pretty, thank you. Even though,
Oh wait, there's more.
girl. You want your box back?
You can have the box if you want it. You want the box?
No.
Okay, then I'll get it back. This thing's fun.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look, yo. Oh my gosh, I
know
love
you
this.
love those bracelets.
Yep.
You love those little like bracelets like that.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Do you
I
like
do,
it?
yes, because all my jewelry is the house. Oh yeah, I love this.
I think there's something else in there, is there? Can I look? Oh, no, there's nothing else in there.
Y'all know I love this. I love like little bracelets that dangle.
You like it?
Yes, duh.
Okay, see, it wasn't a whole bunch, see?
It wasn't, but you shouldn't have.
I always have.
I mean, duh.
I mean, duh.
Hey. So today is Wednesday. Whew. And I'm at work. So right now, I'm actually getting ready to start work. I have my matcha green tea frappe with almond milk, no whipped cream. I asked for an extra matcha powder because it's like once it gets diluted, it gets kind of watery and it doesn't taste like they put an extra matcha in it. It's not bad, but it's not like, oh, real good. Like, usually it's like really amazing, but it just depends on who makes it. Some people just really don't know how to make these, even at Starbucks. So I'm actually just sitting here drinking my matcha, and I'm getting my mind right, getting my mind ready to work. I know that looks a mess. I have to straighten it up. I don't want y'all to think like I'm a disorganized person, but lately my brain has been disorganized. So right now I'm just sitting here watching some old videos by Amber Burns. Like, y'all have got to watch her YouTube channel. I absolutely love her vlogs. Oh my gosh, like, she's so amazing. And I literally have been stalking her YouTube channel because I went back to like when she first started, because you know how sometimes you can like look at videos, like their newer videos, and like, oh my gosh, I love their channel. And then, but I like to go back to like when they first started to see like what they were like when they first started. I always love to go back to their first videos and kind of watch like their newer videos, but I also just love to go back and watch like their their older videos, to get a chance to like help you know who they are and things like that. So yeah, so it's just so interesting to see her from 5 years ago, and her channel was just as good then. So that's just pretty much what I'm sitting here doing before I get ready to work.
And yesterday I picked up the keys for my new apartment, and now I'm standing in my new apartment. So
I absolutely love her channel.
I've lived in my studio now for almost 2.5 years. It'll be
Hey y'all, I'm just playing. So how y'all like my hair? Like, the sun is down, so my melanin cannot glow right now, but I did take my hair loose. So I left work early today. I left work at like 4 o'clock, and I actually wanted to come to 44th and 3rd. I saw someone posted, I don't remember the girl, but I saw someone had posted 44th and 3rd bookstore on Threads, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is like down the street from me. Okay, so I was like, I had no idea this bookstore was here, because I am very notorious for like Googling kind of like independent bookstores other than like Books A Million, whatever, because I really do like to support local bookstores, and this never came up, like ever. So the only thing I hate is, like, you see that it's like parking on the street, and I just got this car in April and I cannot be getting my car hit, so I'm gonna like run across the street. Man, move, man. So I'm actually going, hopefully this is not, I mean, this side of town is, I live in Atlanta, so when I usually come on this side of town, it's usually way up in the day. So I'm actually only going to be in here for an hour, because this side of town is, no. But anyway, so I'm going to take y'all with me to 44th and 3rd. And hopefully I can just like vlog a little bit, or secretly, because I don't know if they want their store recorded, but history, young adult. Oh, they have young adult. Look at Jordan and Hurston. See that up there? Get that. No. 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 Right here. Yes. Oh my gosh, I saw this on Amazon.
Oh.
Turn it up. You're not doing it right. Thank you. Oh yes. Definitely my favorite writer of the Harlem Renaissance. All these books, then you don't see nothing. Okay, so now that we are done going to the bookstore, I am going into the food hall. I've been craving, I know I'm showing y'all all my bad, unhealthy habits. I promise y'all that I really eat healthy 90% of the week. Seriously, I really do. It's just that when I have these cravings, I'm like, I must satisfy the craving. So I've been craving like these, I think these like the Korean hot dog. Oh my gosh, y'all, Korean hot dog. And then they have like this little matcha drink that I really want. So I'm just gonna bring y'all with me to order that. And then I'm gonna go home because we still are in the hotel and haven't really been able to like really cook. I've been eating healthy like 90% of the week, but y'all, I'm craving this little dairy breaks out my lips, but y'all, it's just I'm craving this Korean hot dog and I must get it. So we're gonna go in here. It's nighttime. It's like 6. Well, it's not nighttime, it's evening. So I think, okay, we're just gonna walk up this way. The fries are separate.
Okay.
So what you gonna wanna do?
Get something else.
What you wanna get?
What?
Okay, what you gonna get? Cause I'm not. You can't. So y'all, after waiting like 15 minutes, I ain't trying to be funny, but When that black girl was trying to make that matcha boba tea, I knew it was gonna be jacked up. I'm like, and I've come here to get boba tea all the time from the same place. Y'all, she jacked that junk up. It was dark. I was like, I took a sip of it and I looked at her. Y'all, it was so disgusting. I just threw it away. I was like, I've been waiting 15 minutes for just this. So I don't even want y'all to even make it over. I didn't even say nothing to the girl because I'm like, I haven't eaten all day. I'm already irritable. So I'm like, let me just get this and go. But this is, y'all probably can't see this, but oh my gosh, y'all, it's so good. It's like a potato. It's actually really good. It's very unhealthy. It's like potato with cheese. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I've been wanting one of these for like 2 months. Okay, let's see what Emmanuel made for me. Emmanuel said he made this for me.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, this is actually, you made this?
Oh, wow. You made that?
Yeah, Mom.
Oh, man, that is beautiful. Oh, that is so...
Oh, this is so cute. I like
It's
this.
made out of a hanger.
That is beautiful, Emmanuel.
I like it, Manny.
You're welcome.
Oh, my goodness.
Did y'all all make one for y'all parents?
We did.
That is beautiful.
It is. Oh,
That is definitely beautiful.
hello everyone. So, this hair honey is giving Rasta. I'm just joking. But anyway, so it's been a couple days since I've actually vlogged some content, and today's actually Sunday. Y'all, this week has just not been it. And a lot has just been going on this week. So next week, well, when y'all actually see this, I'll be at work by then. But I'm actually taking off for the week of Christmas. At first, I wasn't going to take off because I do not like using my PTO. Y'all, my hair is just doing, it's just, ooh, child. Curly Girl Chronicles, okay? It's just doing whatever it wants to do. I actually need to wash my hair. So if y'all are wondering, only thing I did was I just untwisted the twist that I had, and I was looking crazy. So what I ended up doing was I ended up spritzing water on the twists that I had because they were just looking crazy, and then I just picked out the roots, and then this is the ending results. I really want to cut my hair. I really want to just cut it all off, but my best friend is like, no, you're going through a Britney Spears moment. So don't cut it off. But anyway, so it has been a couple days since I last gave y'all an update of the book that I was reading. So I did finish y'all see how the stuff just running together. I finished the hookup plan. So basically, the hookup plan was really good. It ended up being really good. And I know I said if it didn't get better that I was gonna DNF it, but I take that back because it got real juicy after chapter 4. So I did finish reading it. I think about Wednesday or Thursday, I finished reading it. And I really loved London. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I really loved how she ended up softening herself and opening back up her heart to love, because she had been hurt before by Craig, which was from the first book, The Boyfriend Project. So I take back what I said too, as far as reading them in sequence. to be honest, in order for you to understand how Samaya Taylor and London became friends, it is very vital that you actually read The Boyfriend Project first, because now I understand how they became friends. Now, how they became best friends in 6 months, I have no idea, because there's absolutely no way in real life. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not going to be best friends with someone in 6 months. So I'm going to tell y'all, so what I really did like the book was that London ended up opening up her heart to love, because she had like a really bad relationship with Craig. So she just basically vowed, like, I'm not trying to do this love thing anymore. I'm just going to do with Drew, and that's just pretty much it. So throughout the whole, almost like the whole entire book, she was just basically like they're friends with benefits. And then Drew started to really catch feelings for her because he's liked her since high school. They were pretty much like intellectual rivals. And when he moved to Texas, he started going to that school, I think around like 11th grade. I think around like his junior year. He really liked London, but he saw her as more, but London saw him more as a competitor to her intellect than anything. So she's always hated him. So in retrospect, she basically like hated him her whole entire high school, the rest of her high school career, into college. And even when she saw him again, she hated him because she always felt like he was trying to compete with her. But in reality, he would only compete with her because that was the only way that he could really get her attention. But she never really jumped down off her high horse to realize, oh, this guy actually is trying to get my attention by competing with me intellectually. So for 15 years, basically she hated him. So the part where Drew was actually on, pretty much like they hired Drew's company to audit the hospital where London was actually working, and it's a state hospital, so they don't get as much funding. So they hired him in order to be able to not have to sell the building, but to be actually save the building and tell them where they can like cut budgets at, or where they can move money from to cut their losses and things like that. So as he is auditing, and they're pretty much auditing for like 30 days, the more that they started spending time together, the more they began to fall for each other. Drew was already in love with London since high school. So then when Drew comes out and he's like, hey, this is, I get we gonna be friends with benefits, but I want more. And she's like, oh no, we just need to be friends. This is what you agreed to do this. You agreed to like, for us to just be friends with benefits. But Drew was not letting up on that. He held back. He was very resistant. At first, he's like, I'm not gonna tell her. But he just really showed her that he really wanted to be with her through his actions. So I really love that. So then pretty much towards the end, of course, they end up falling in love with each other. Let me see. So then pretty much like the ending ended up being Drew's company found out that there was a lawsuit under the leading doctor that is running the hospital. So that means that London's sensory, London wanted a sensory department for her children that are special needs with autism. So that was supposed to be a part of Drew's audit that he can budget in. But because of the law, $5 million lawsuit that the leading doctor tried to hide from his company, they were not able to utilize the hospital funds in order for her to have her sensory department at the state hospital. But what ended up happening was he ended up donating the money himself towards the end for her to have that department there. And then she ended up working at another hospital, but in the end, they ended up being a couple, which I absolutely love. And then, you know how some of the parts, I would read how he would like stroke her hair and he would always be there for her. He would bring her lunch. I'm like, where are these men in real life? Do they exist? Like, where are they? Planet Saturn, Mars, Venus, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. I'm literally sitting here thinking like, man, like to be honest, I've never experienced that either. It's either I'm always the one giving in the relationship, but that's for another video. But anyway, I just literally love how Farrah Khan, she develops the man in his character, because sometimes you do see a lot of books with very toxic African American relationships, and sometimes you rarely see the positivity that black males or a male that's of color can bring to a relationship. I absolutely love it, because you do see a lot of toxic and negativity relationships, black relationships, POC relationships in the media. So even like Tyler Perry, for instance, like every time I look at one of his movies, which why I've stopped looking at his movies is because every time there's a black couple, it's like the relationship is like one couple is like a positive relationship, think they always got it together, but they really don't. And then you have the one relationship who relationship is more outward, or their toxic relationship is more external. And then it's just like, then you have the single friend who just never can get a man because she just has issues with getting one because they don't act right. So you never really get to really see that positive side of black or African American or persons of color relationships. I never really get to see that side when it comes to like the social media. So I'm really amazed at how she develops these male characters besides Craig. So I don't know. So y'all, I'm telling you, so the book is totally a 5-star. It is totally a 5-star. It's so good, like hands down. So like from chapter 4 to the very end, it was just like, yes. I did not have to DNF this, because I like, you know, and I understand that when books start, you have to kind of give your characters some background leading up to like towards present. And so I absolutely loved it. So this is another 5-star read. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now the next thing is I did start a new book. This particular book is actually my first art. Ooh, okay. It's called Listen to Your Sister by Nina Veal, and it comes out in February, I think February 25th. And the reason why I chose to read this book, because I really was captivated by the caption. So basically where I'm at now, before I tell y'all the result of me reading, was that she basically, I think it's Kala has 2 brothers, Dre and Jamie. Jamie is pretty much she's taken Jamie in because the mother has been sought unfit by the court. So her brother Dre was supposed to help her parent Jamie if he came and stayed with Kala. So Kala has, basically Jamie is like a troubled child, and he just don't listen. And I can kind of identify with that today, because kids are just into vaping, drugs. They're just into a lot of things that when I was younger, I just was not into. So he's gotten caught at school with weed, and then the brother intervened and basically lied for Jamie, saying like, oh, that's mine, so that he wouldn't get expelled from school. So Kala is actually having like these weird visions and dreams and things like that, and she can like see like her brother's getting hurt, her brother's getting killed, and basically Jamie is describing her dreams as like nightmares, because she's like, I guess, screaming in her dreams. So from chapters 1 to 4, it was kind of like what is this book really about? The literary language that she's using is it's amazing. Like, she's a great writer, And really, like, the details of the book are really coming alive. So the first few chapters, I was kind of like, okay, I'm really not sure, because the retrospective details are very irrelevant to some parts of the book. So you know how some people take you back in time, and then you're like, okay, how is this relevant to like the chapter? So some character development is needed, and I completely understand that character development is needed, and you do need to understand some of their background in order to apply it to where they are now. But it was too much. It was like way too much. It was a whole chapter like dedicated to things that happened prior to their current position. So basically, Jamie has gotten involved with some terrorist things. Like, he's gotten involved with like this group. They're handing out bats. They're like bats. Just basically, it was supposed to be non-violent things for a riot. So they were having this riot downtown, kind of like it's supposed to be a peaceful riot. So instead of it being a peaceful riot, this guy ends up getting killed behind the van he was driving, because Jamie ended up being the lookout person, basically, or like the van driver. So his boys or his team done left him. He ends up leaving the van because he sees this white male get killed by this woman. So he takes off running out of the van, and he runs and runs. And then all of a sudden a cop catches up with him, and basically y'all kind of know what happens. So then this girl that he has no idea start tussling with the police officer, and then she ends up basically like killing him. So he like pushes the girl, so the girl comes up to him, and he's like, whoa, you crazy as heck. So he like pushes her off and runs, and then he goes back to his friend Rashad's house, and he's basically trying to like hide out there. And the best friend Rashad is like, just calm down, like no one's gonna suspect us, we gotta just act normal. But then some cops ended up, like, I guess looking for Jamie. And then when it gets to Dre, which is the older brother was home. He has a roommate named Roberto, and then someone comes to the home looking for Roberto, and he's trying to tell them, I'm not Roberto, and they're like, yeah, whatever. And then they start beating him up. And then I guess the same girl, or maybe a different one, comes to Dre's rescue and basically like punches the guy's brains out. And I'm just kind of like, okay. And that's when it starts getting weird. So this is where it starts getting weird. I start to be in all types of confusion, because I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this horror? Is this fantasy? Is this horror and fantasy? Is this like, I just thought it was like thriller, horror, you know. So there were some parts of the book that were like, ooh, kind of gut wrenching a little bit. That kind of like, ooh. But then it was so much going on. So then once they get back to the sister's home, the sister ends up finding Jamie. They end up finding Jamie. And then they start to hide out in this cabin. And then all of a sudden the sister starts, how can I put it? Like, the brothers become afraid of her, because it's like, I don't know if like a demon was speaking through her. So that's when I was like, whoa, I don't read books like this. I was like, I'm so confused right now. Like, just the way just the literary description of what she was doing told me, okay, she's being possessed by a demon. And then the girls that helped Dre and Jamie basically ended up following them to the cabin, and now we're chasing them. Y'all, I read 2 more chapters after I read up to chapter 21. I read 2 more chapters after 21, and I was like, I'm so confused right now. because I'm like, from chapter 5 to chapter 21 was so good. It was amazing. Like, it was very detailed. I was following the plot. I mean, it was written phenomenally. And then when it got to when it got to 21, like the middle of 21, I was like, I'm confused again. Like, at first, the first 4 chapters, I was confused, and I was like, what? And then now at chapter 21, the middle of chapter 21, I'm really confused, because I'm like, is the sister possessed? Is she being possessed by a demon? Like, what is going on? Because now she's saying, I'm so glad my brothers are gone, because they actually left when she started to be possessed or whatever was going on. Because to be honest, I don't know what was going on. Like, was she faking? It's like the writer just did not do a good job at describing, like, what is it that she's going through. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just continue to just like read. And the more I read after 21, I was like, I'm still confused as to what's going on, because then it jumped to Jamie back at the house, and now she's making French toast. I'm like, but I thought they were running away from the sister because of, you know what? I told myself, I said, in 2024, the ending of 2024, the beginning of I'm no longer wasting my time trying to figure out what a writer is trying to write about. It's just, at that point, I'm like, I just couldn't even make myself finish. So, to be honest, if y'all want to read that, I'm not saying it's a bad book, but I'm saying I was in confusion. That's just not my cup of tea. So I'm actually in the process of writing my review, so it'll actually be up on my website, which is elizajournals.com. And it's not going to be a bad review. It's going to be a very fair review. Now, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it 3 stars, because it was written very well. It was no editorial mistakes. I think I found one mistake. They had the word A before done. And it should have just been the premise, done, A, whatever. So I only saw just like one editorial mistake. But the book, I mean, the descriptive language was really written really well. However, there may be some trigger warnings, because the brothers and sisters were very dysfunctional. So if you don't like to read books about dysfunction, don't read this book. Number 2, it does have excessive profanity. I don't really like books with a lot of profanity. Usually when I read books that have profanity, I usually kind of just skip over the word or replace it with a non-profane word because I really don't like books with profanity. It had excessive profanity for me because I don't really read books with a lot of profanity, but it definitely had a lot of profanity in it. So if you don't like reading books for profanity, don't even check this book out. And I did not like that they were literally demeaning each other in the book. Basically Jamie was calling his sister a female dog, and Dre was calling his sister a female dog. They were all cursing each other out. And I was like, and basically Kala is telling Jamie, I never wanted you anyway. And I'm like, okay, you know. So basically those are just some things to just consider if you're wanting to request to read this book before it is released, or even if you plan to read this book after it is released. So those are just 3 things that I really just did not like about the book. Other than that, I mean, half of the book was pretty good. Okay, so now I really don't know what I'm going to read next, but I do want to show you all what I actually picked up for myself for Christmas from 44th and 3rd, which is a bookstore in Atlanta. And I know that, I think I showed y'all this in my last vlog where I saw like a box set for Zora Neale Hurston, but I was particularly looking for Their Eyes Are Watching God because it became unavailable for some unknown reason. That particular cover that I wanted for the book became unavailable, and it was only being sold in like the box set. And at the time I was like, oh, I don't really know if I want to get that, and I hadn't even gotten paid, so I was like, I'm not gonna really get that. But I ended up getting paid last Friday, I think Friday was it? Anyway, I ended up getting paid. But so I went to 44th and 3rd because I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to just go check it out. And I didn't even know that bookstore was there. So I am actually going to show y'all what I picked up. And I still even have it in the bag. So don't do me like that. Because I'm still at the hotel, so it's like it's nowhere to really store it. And yes, this is my Starbucks. This is my matcha green tea frappe with almond milk, no whipped cream, 1 extra matcha powder, and a grande. I actually asked for a venti, but he wasn't listening. And I think he was actually new because he took my order 6 times. I'm not even joking. He took my order like 6 times and he kept saying, okay, what? Okay, then he kept asking, girl, how you add an extra matcha powder? I'm like, see, this is why I DoorDash Starbucks. This is exactly why I DoorDash Starbucks. And then I ended up waiting 30 minutes for this. And then when she called my name, it hadn't even been fixed. She was like, did you get your green tea yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I was so upset. I'm like, it does not take this long to make no green tea. But anyway, okay, so the first book I want to show y'all is, y'all remember my first vlog, I told y'all that I was looking for a Lethal Lady, and y'all, they had it. So I'm trying to, they're doing something to the windows, so like I can't even have that outside light, so I have these lights on and it's like making a shadow. But I absolutely cannot wait to read this. I'm thinking that this is going to be on my TBR for January, and I'm actually going to make a video of all my books that I'm going to add to my TBR. And just because I add it to my TBR doesn't mean I'm going to read it in January. It's just things that I really think I want to read. So right now I'm missing my physical books, and y'all, it's a struggle, like for real. And if you're not like an avid book lover like I am, you really won't understand the feeling of having physical books, like to touch. I love audiobooks. I'm getting into loving audiobooks, and I'm getting to loving ebooks because I'm still able to read. I just don't have the physical book. And with me not having any of my physical books besides the ones I've kind of purchased over the last 2-3 weeks, I'm not going to read any of my physical books that I have at home or in storage, because I just like, I want to like be able to hold those, to read those, and to tab those at home, because I love tabbing important, significant events in books. So I picked up Lethal Lady by Nikisa Afia. Oh my gosh, y'all, I told y'all that I was gonna actually purchase this full price, because by the time I ordered this from bookoutlet.com, I would literally have paid the same price, because you have to pay shipping. And even it was pretty much, it will be the same price on Amazon. I think it was $16 on Amazon, but you know, you got to be able to support your local bookstores. So I have a Lethal Lady, and y'all, if y'all have not read any of her books, I promise y'all, you will not be disappointed. So it says, Paris 1928. Lois Lloyd is finally living the quiet life she longed for, working in a perfumery by day and spending time with her new friends every night at the Aquarius Club in Paris. Oh my gosh, she loves going to these clubs. When a desperate mother asks for help locating her daughter, Lewis initially refuses to keep her hard-won but fragile peace intact. The woman comes with a letter of introduction from an old friend in Harlow, and Louise realizes she had no choice but to do what she can do to find the missing young woman. Y'all, I cannot wait to read this. So this is definitely on my January TBR. And then, y'all, okay, it looks better here. So, oh my gosh. And then look how this looks. It's so beautiful. And then I think Zora's face is on this. So this is absolutely amazing. It's a box set of all of her books. So it is Zora Neale Hurston, Their Eyes Were Watching God, which is absolutely my favorite book. It's the book that I fell in love with in high school, and that's what made me venture out into reading more of her books. Oh, y'all, I love it so much. Dust Tracks on a Road, the Complete Stories, Seraph on the Swanee, Every Tongue Got to Confess, Tell My Horse, Moses Man of the Mountain, Mules and Men, Jonas Gordvine, Millbone, A Comedy of Negro Life. Y'all, this is amazing. When I saw this, oh, y'all, my heart just fell in love. And even though I did see this on Amazon for way cheaper than what she had it for in her bookstore, I just decided to get it from her because, like I said, just support your local bookstores because they actually need our support just as well as Books A Million, because Books A Million is a bigger company. So this is like a really local community bookstore. So that's why I did purchase it from her. I did kind of grit my teeth. I was like, ooh, at the price. Because I'm very frugal. But when I saw this in person, I knew, I was like, I have to get this. And this is going home with me. So all of these are going to be on my TBR for the entire year. I'm probably going to read one of them like every month or every other month, so I don't read them all at one time, because I literally will read these. I can read up to 10 books in a month. And if I put my mind to it, I can literally read one book in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, just depending on like the time that I have to read and not do anything other than read. Some other things that I got is I got this bookmark from her. She was really, really nice. So she gave me this bookmark. And then she gave me 2 bookmarks. And then she gave me like this catalog. Y'all, my camera was blurry the whole time, y'all. So I'm actually going to be keeping up with this bookstore. So pretty much it's like a catalog of some of, I guess, the books that she has in the store. And I'm really going to make sure that I follow the events that she is doing or they are doing at the bookstore, because I would love to make sure I attend some of the events. And it is a Black-owned bookstore because they have nothing but African-American authors in this particular bookstore. So it's pretty neat. So I absolutely enjoyed my time there. I tried not to spend that much time there because it was super late. But anyway, so today I'm officially going to change my Kindle cover on the back. So I actually made this myself. I made this on Canva. It's super easy. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna make a couple more, and I'm probably gonna see if I can get them printed out at Staples. It's just, I gotta figure out if I brought my round corner punch or not. So I don't know. But I've had this on for so long. So And it took me about 20 minutes to make these. So I actually have more of these. So I have this one, this one, this one, and these actually came from bookmarks that I made. I just kept the theme and then just made it into, I resized it and made it into like the Kindle size. So I think that I'm probably going to use this one because I've had that other one on here for a while. So usually what I do is I just put it in like this, and then I just sit my Kindle on here. I try to make sure it's like in the middle though. Just make sure it's like in the middle. And I just kind of hold it. And then it, see, it's so cute. Isn't that cute, y'all? It's super cute. So let me know in the comments what is on your TBR. Let me know if anything interests you about this video. Just let me know in the comments. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.